Hello, guys. Welcome to Cozy F1, and this is the Brahrain GP 2023 review. So basically, I've been thinking of making a review series of all or almost all of the Grand Prix, where I'll just be talking about the key points of each race and other things as well. And let me start by saying Max Verstappen won the Bahrain GP by no one's surprise, really, and Checo came in third, making it a Red Bull 1 and 2 complete dominance from the team and Christian Horner. So let's talk about the race, shall we? It was lights out and away we go. Max Verstappen gained pace quickly and made a huge gap between him and the rest of the pack. Leclerc overtook Perez in the first corner of the race start, but in lap 26 Leclerc locked up and Perez was hot on his tail, and with the help of DRS, Perez regained second position. I mean, there was nothing Leclerc could really do because he was on the hard compound tires. Perez was on the soft compound tires. You could say Ferrari was on a different strategy than the Red Bull, but still an L for Ferrari, which was really their first three, you could say, because unfortunately for Ferrari fans, Charles Leclerc was forced into retirement due to engine failure, and that means that the problems of last year was not fixed during the winter break. Can Fred Vasseur come up with solutions with all these problems before other teams such as Aston Martin or Mercedes catch up to Ferrari, or is the season already over for the prancing horse? We shall see. Mercedes was really struggling for pace, and the rear tires gave both drivers problems in the beginning of the race. Also, Fernando Alonso did not make it easy for Russell and Lewis, who were forced to pit. In lap 23 to 22, Aston Martin tried the undercut on Russell with Stroll, which did not work at first, but Stroll's tires were fresh out of the pit, and Lance Stroll was primed for the overtake using DRS. Hamilton and Alonso had a nice heated battle, which lasted for 2 laps, in which Alonso came out the victor in turn 10 of the track and went on to bigger things by closing the gap to Carlos Sainz and took the third place from the Ferrari. The first DNF was from Oscar Piastri due to the electronical issues. They did try to change the steering wheel, but did not work, and an unfortunate DNF for his first race in F1. Alfa Romeo did not have the pace I thought they would have, given that both Aston Martins overtook Bottas in the straights, and Zhou Guanyu was held up by both the Alpha Tauris of Nick de Vries and Yuki Tsunoda. Esteban Ocon. Let's talk about Esteban. He received a 30-second time penalty for not serving his 5-second time penalty correctly, who then got a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. But yeah, a really disappointing race for Aston Martin though. Nico Hulkenberg did bump into a car at the start of the race, so which means in the first 2 laps he did have to pit for a new front wing. So in terms of positions lost, Nico Hulkenberg has the worst you could say race start to his career. Positions gained was Pierre Gasly, who started from last and ended up 9th in the Alpine. The fastest lap was Zhou Guanyu, and really proving that the Alfa Romeo does have pace, but maybe not race pace. So hopefully they'll improve in that department. And driver of the day was Fernando Alonso, with an absolute beautiful start and a beautiful finish in the colors of green in the Aston Martin. So I feel like Aston Martin has got big things. They really need to just upgrade their car before the top 3 can upgrade their car, if you know what I'm trying to say. Because if they can capitalize on the amount of upgrades and on the performances, then Aston Martin can 110% break through in that top 3 and maybe make it a top 4 this season. We'll have to see. But thank you so much for watching, guys. It's been Cozy F1 and lights out. Away we go.